Hello folks, welcome to the beautiful Aston Park Fishery, not too far from where I live in sunny Sheffield. And I say sunny, it's actually just started raining, and I've taken a little break from filming today's live match for the members channel just to bring you a different sort of live video, really, but a YouTube live of Jordan in action, because we've actually done quite a nice little project this week. We've had 2 days on the bank here at Aston. Monday we came for what I'm going to call a cheeky practice, and basically we filmed Jordan fishing a lake he'd never fished before, which is this one that we're on today, Stable Lake. And the idea was I wanted to see how he'd work out how to attack it, basically how he'd suss out what tactics he'd need to use to put together a match winning weight. It was really interesting day. It'll make a great film, to be honest, because there were a few surprises. Certain things worked better than he thought, and certain things that he was almost certain would work didn't really work at all. And with that information in mind, he's come back today to fish a live match. Now, obviously, it's hard to tell exactly how he's getting on because I've been very much focused on him, but I've not seen many people on the lake catching as fast, so I'm hopeful that he's doing quite well. He started off for carp on the long pole, and he actually caught some quite big fish early. I was quite impressed with the size of the fish, especially given the fact that not many other people were really catching much at all. And then he's turned his attention to the silverfish. Now Aston is absolutely rammed with hide, and he's caught, I think, a better stamp of fish than he had the other day. He's changed a couple of things tactics wise, changed his elastics, changed the sort of rig that he's fishing based on the practice the other day. I'm probably just zooming on that again. As you can see, it's an overshotted rig at the minute, but there are a few little tweaks that he is doing with regard to that to help him keep in touch with those better eyed. Feeding quite aggressively with maggots. The main thing is, in this middle part of the match, when looking around the lake, there's not loads happening. It's certainly not looking to me like anybody's pulling any trees up. In this middle part of the match, Jordan is still putting a fish in the net every chuck. It's one of those, I think filming makes you realise, because you've obviously got a timer on the camera running, and sometimes you'll sit there and then go, it seems like it's ages since he's caught one, but actually it's only a minute or 2 minutes. He's dropping these hide and roach in the net, and they're probably averaging 4 or 5 ounces, so he is building a weight quite quickly. And as I said, quite a lot of the hide today have been a little bit bigger. He's obviously not happy with that. He's making a little change. He has been faffing about a lot today with his hook bait. He's also got a couple of rigs set up and he's alternating between them, so he is changing things fairly regularly with regard to his presentation. He's tried going out longer on the pole, past where he's fishing, to see if that'd speed up his catch rate, but it didn't seem to do a lot, so he was fairly fast in coming back in closer. As I said, from what I've seen up to now, he's doing very well. So there's a lot of carp and F1s in this lake. They could feed later and shake things up a bit. Some very good anglers on today's match. It's a good standard, as are most of the matches here at Aston. You can see there, all he's doing with that rig is just working it. About 6 inches in total, probably. It's literally a little lift and drop. Not the sort of regular tapping you'd associate with F1 fishing. And talk about curse of the camel. This is probably one of the worst spells he's had since we've started filming. It'll be interesting to see how long he leaves it before he changes. Oh, there we are. That's not a bad fish. See what I mean? The stamp of fish definitely looks better today. Like, he's using his net a lot more today than he was on Tuesday when we came for our, or Monday should I say, when we came for our practice. So definitely more fish of a good stamp coming out. Obviously got everything set up so it can be really efficient. And with them bigger stamp fish feeding, it doesn't take many to put a weight together. As you can see, I'm nestled under the brolly at the minute. It keeps raining with fairly big spots of rain, so I'm sheltering all the kit until it just quietens down. They've not forecast rain all day though, that's a good thing. It's going to brighten up a little bit later, so I'm quite optimistic we'll have some better rain, better weather should I say, another fish there for him. And that's a nice thing about the matches here at Aston. You know, there's regular matches, there's Saturday matches, Sunday matches. There's a Monday open match which was on Butts I think this week, or Bills. Tuesdays they do a veterans match, and Wednesdays today they do an open match. So there are regular matches for those who want to go fishing. Obviously you can get everything on site. Maggots are very reasonable here. It was only £2 a pint for the maggots, so very cheap. Cracking breakfast on site. And obviously a fully stocked tackle shop as well, so it's if you are local to Sheffield or Rotherham or even Barnsley or Doncaster, it's well worth a visit down here, especially as we head into the winter for the silverfish sport, because the Ide and roach fishing here really is among the best in the north of England. Really, it's very, very good fishing. And hopefully a few of the little tactics that Jordan's passed on in this video will be useful to you. I mean, obviously it might not catch quite like this as it starts to cool down for winter. It might be that we need some slightly more faffy rigs, some strung rigs maybe, that sort of thing. But for now, whatever, it's relatively mild and the fish are feeding well. I don't think there's anything wrong with how Jordan's fishing. And the beauty of it is, of course, he's a little bit more efficient. Now, if I remember rightly, this rig is just picked up here. He's slightly deeper than the other one. I think he said, just before I came on air, he changed to a shallower rig. So I think this one will be deeper. Obviously a couple of different depths set up just to allow him to keep changing and keep in touch with fish. There we are, look, that didn't take long. Look, it's come off that one. That's what it's about. It's just about rotating. One of his pet hates with this, I found out in the video on Monday, was he hates it when he loses a maggot. So whether he's just lost a maggot, I'm not sure, but he never likes to sit there with just one maggot on the hook. He has to come back and change it. So I'm guessing that's probably what happened there. So yeah, we're going to have a video that will be free to view on the main channel of Jordan's practice. It'll be quite a long video actually, because he looked at both the shallow fishing and he looked at the silverfish fishing as well, how to target the carp and F1s and also the Ide. That'll be live in a few weeks, and then the live match. This is going on the members channel when it's finished, because there's an awful lot in here that Jordan's given away that I want to keep just for our YouTube channel members. So that'll be on there as well. We've got a good selection of live matches on there now. This will be the second one with Jordan. We've got one at Larford, which you shouldn't have favourites, but that one I did with Jordan at Larford was probably one of the best ones we've ever done, I think. We've also got one with Bob Nudd on there on the River Yare, which was another really memorable shoot, as well as live matches with Christian Jones, Charlie Law, and Alex Doherty as well on there. So there's plenty of live match action on there in the past. And obviously when you join the members channel, it's only $4.99 a month and you get access to all that back catalogue as well. I mean, the other option, you can pay $7.99 to get the elite package. That means you get everything a little bit earlier, but if you're happy to wait a week after it's published, the extra package $4.99 and you get all that back catalogue as well. So it just depends what you're after. But another lovely Ide for Jordan there. And yeah, I'm going to sign off in a minute, because I'm going to have to do another section for the video and just get an update in there as to how he's working these changes between the two methods to keep fish coming. But as you can see, it's lovely fishing here at Aston, some real quality silvers. As I said, he did catch some carp earlier in the day. We got off to a start with some nice fish on hard pellets, and I expect that later in the day he'll be I'm looking to catch some more on pellets, and he's also plumbed up a margin rig, so it'll be interesting to see whether that comes into play as well. So there you are, folks, a little insight into what we're up to today. Hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll leave you with this lovely Aston Park eyed, and Jordan Holloway hopefully on his way to success in today's open match.